Hi, I'm Phil Willett, General Manager here at the Daily Item. We pride ourselves on providing top local news stories to keep our readers up to date and well informed, not only in Lynn, but in our surrounding communities as well. For all the local news you need, be sure to pick up your copy of the Daily Item today at a store near you, or you can go to itemlive.com to subscribe. We here at the Daily Item are proud to present you with another great episode of LynnCAM's own North Shore Infrastructure. Enjoy the program.
I'm Sean Donahue, and this is North Shore Infrastructure. NSI is a show which is dedicated to educating the consumer about infrastructure and how it is utilized in the supply chain system. We direct our attention to the organizations right here in the North Shore. Infrastructure is the lifeblood of worldwide trade and provides us with the luxury of sustainability. I'm Sean Donahue, and you can expect to see me in the field firsthand demonstrating how the North Shore uses infrastructure and the role we play in the supply chain system. On today's episode of NSI, we feature ERC Wipes, a processor and distributor within the wiping industry here in Lynn, Massachusetts. We head over to the Lynn Area Chamber of Commerce to speak with Executive Director Leslie Gold, who speaks briefly on our feature business.
Hi, I'm Leslie Gould, the Executive Director of the Lynn Area Chamber of Commerce. We're a business membership organization representing over 500 businesses in the Lynn, Lynnfield, Nahant, and Swampscott area. And we're very happy to say that ERC Wiping Products is a proud member. Now, who would have thought that you could actually have a national business with rags? But believe it or not, ERC Wiping Products is an incredibly successful business right here in Lynn, selling rags. Unbelievable. So without further ado, I'm going to throw it over to Sean Donahue, who's going to interview the owner to find out more about the history, their products and services at ERC Wiping Products.
So Sean Donahue from NSI here with Larry Gropin of ERC. Larry has been in business in Lynn since 1998, but the company dates back all the way to the 20s. Here right now with Larry Gropin. Larry, I'd love to be able to take some time and learn about you. What's a day-to-day in the shoes of Larry Gropin, and what are your responsibilities here?
Well, my day-to-day currently is I act as the captain of a ship, and we operate under a strategic plan that we've developed, and we have a course that we're trying to stay on. And so I actually have two jobs. One is to steer the ship with my management team. The other is to be a coach, so that when people come to me with problems, I try to challenges or customer issues. I try to work through them together. I work heavily with our management team to really handle the day-to-day stuff. I kind of just like to be there as a resource. I don't want to be responsible for everything.
So obviously leadership is the main role that you play here. Can you give us a brief history of how you got started with ERC?
So I got this job working for this company that was called Exclusive Rug Company, which is the predecessor to this company. Basically, my job was to go from factory to factory, from body shop to car dealership, and try to find out who uses rags and what kind of rags, and basically sell them. Make a 4-year thing short. During the summers and during the winters, I worked for the company, and by the end of my senior year in college, I had about 500 customers that were regularly reordering. So when I decided which job I was going to have, I thought that I pretty much knew how to do this, and I never left. So basically, this is the only job I've had since I'm 18 years old.
ERC, the company, started in 1921, and you guys were in Chelsea. Can we talk about the history of ERC? Tell me a little bit about your start and how you got to Lynn.
We started, in 1921, the company was founded as a company called Exclusive Rug Company. In 1972, there was a huge fire in Chelsea, Massachusetts, which pretty much knocked out the industrial section where the company was located. So we moved almost immediately, to South Boston. And the building was being sold. So we went to look for another building, and we ended up moving to Canton, Massachusetts, to a 23,000 square foot facility. We were there from 1988 to 1998 when we moved to Lynn. So we've grown tremendously, and the way we've done that is we've expanded from just selling recycled textile clothing rags to things like paper and non-woven wipes, spill control or spill pads for oil spills and industrial markets.
So it's more than just wipes.
Correct.
So what's kept you in Lynn so long? Has the community really been that big of a benefit to the development of ERC?
Lynn has been fantastic. We came here with about 6 employees. We now have 31 employees. Our sales has more than doubled since we've been here. We've actually bought an adjacent property for future growth. Lynn has been terrific for several reasons. It's convenient to my home, and there's a fantastic labor force. We have got most of our employees do live in Lynn, and they're very loyal to us. There's pretty much everything we need is right here. We spend quite a bit of money at the local companies, whether it's buying tires down the street or whether buying lumber or buying lunch for everybody. We like to celebrate different people's birthdays and events.
Can you tell us what kind of benefits does ERC bring to the community of Lynn? Is there any community outreach?
Well, first of all, we're very proud to be in Lynn, and it was the best decision that I ever made in business. We try to support as many organizations as we can. We belong to the Lynn Chamber since the day we moved in. We've supported Girls Inc. when they built their new building, and we continue to support them. Pretty much any way where we've been asked if we can help in a small way. Naturally, we're always being asked for something, but we try to spread it around.
Can you tell us about the company culture?
Well, everybody here is driven because we all share what our company's goals are. Everybody from the warehouse to the office staff to the sales staff know where we're trying to get to. So they have a drive. They can't be, lazy. They come here being happy. It's a great place because it's a relaxed atmosphere. Even though we're driven, we're very relaxed. We do a lot of laughing and enjoy each other's company. In fact, we haven't had any turnover in the warehouse in the last 5 or 6 years.
Larry, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for inviting us in.
I'm really happy that you're here, and what I'd like to do now is I'd like to introduce you to some of my key people and show you around the company and show you exactly what we do and why our customers keep coming back for more.
Next up, we'll be taking a tour through the company where you can expect to see me working alongside with the staff here at ERC. So stay tuned.
Hello, I am Thomas Jefferson. I would like to take a moment and thank you for watching LynnCAM. Be sure to check out LynnCAM's schedule online at www.lynncamtv.com. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go see Benjamin Franklin about a kite. LynnCAM TV, connecting you to your world.
Hi, you must be Valerie.
Hi, I am.
Sean.
Nice to meet you.
I met with Larry. He said that you could give me a quick tour through the office and explain really what happens in here.
Sure.
Awesome. So where should we get started? I'll let you lead the way.
Well, here's where we start. This
Okay.
is our reception area. This is where the magic happens when the phone rings. We pick it up. We always try to give the best customer service to our customers.
It's important. It's important.
And then when we get a sales call, that call will go over to a salesperson. We'll reach our first salesperson's desk. We have 6 inside salespeople altogether.
Alrighty.
This is one of them. We move around the corner. We do have some side offices where
The big wigs sit?
the bigwigs
Okay.
are. Right over here we have administration.
Okay.
Also in the side office we have administration.
So you guys have a pretty tight niche operation here.
We do.
Now, are all the salespeople? I mean, are they buddies outside of work too? I mean, how's the
some
culture
of them
like
are.
here?
Yeah, we get along very well. We've all been here for a long time. We have very little turnover.
Okay.
So many of our sales reps have been here for like 6 years. Even our newbies are 2 years now. We do a lot of marketing. That's a big part of our business.
So this must be your area.
Yeah, that's my office. I handle anything marketing and sales. Danielle right here is our marketing, a marketing lady. So anything we're launching our new website, but we do get a lot of business from the internet. We get a lot of business through direct mail, advertising.
Now, what about social media? I know social media is like a big, huge thing in business today.
It is.
Has that been effective for you?
It has. We actually are launching our new blog in a few weeks as well, right, Danielle? We're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Twitter. We try to tweet. I'm still trying to learn it, but Danielle's the expert at it.
Now, like, what kind of things do you tweet about rags?
We tweet a lot of times about offers, special offers that we have, or industry news.
Okay, that's a good way to say it.
Just, everyone have a great day.
So that pretty much concludes the tour in the office. Larry also said that there would be Chris would be able to bring us through the warehouse.
Yes.
And show us everything in regards to storage, to where they do their packaging, to their processing, all that stuff. So why don't we go meet him? Chris.
Sean, nice to meet you.
Valerie said that you'd be able to bring me through on a tour of the warehouse.
Sure.
And also, we'll be working together a little later on in regards to like processes.
Sure.
What is it that you do here?
Well, I'm sure she told you that we handle a lot of rags here.
Okay.
Towels, anything you can wipe with, we have it here.
Okay.
Including these microfiber pads, which I'm counting right now.
Okay. Is this your top selling product right here?
Well, where our growth is going to be is in microfiber. More people know about it now, and now more people have been exposed to it, so it is definitely
jumping on the microfiber bandwagon.
As well they should.
All right, well, let's start this tour. I'll let you lead the way.
Okay.
So, obviously a lot of processing is going on here. It looks like people are cutting up some rags, some sorting. Tell me what happens here.
Well, they're cutting these sheets into a proper rag size, and a proper rag size isn't an exact length. Little safety here, you can't get your finger in there.
That's good.
But you can get the material through there. But all of my girls have been here quite some time, they're all really good at it. The one job that I can't do here, well,
is this right here.
It's very hard. Now a boxer has to keep his hands up for that one round?
Yes.
Well,
it's the same thing here.
You don't want to arm wrestle these girls.
No, I mean, and they make it look easy. It's like
they make it look easy.
They're like the Gronkowski of cutting rags.
They are.
I see a lot of bales over here. Are these all ready to be? These are what they're cutting.
Some are pre-cut and they're just stored here.
Okay.
Some we make ourselves after they cut it. If we don't have a need to have them boxed up right here at this moment, then I can bale them up.
How many boxes would you say you ship out of here, out of this product?
On a daily basis, just boxes of various rags. UPS will walk out of here with a couple hundred boxes. And I might have 10 or 20 pallets worth of another 20 boxes per day going with various carriers. If that order comes in the morning or even before lunchtime, it's going out the door that day.
Wow.
And we achieve this by pre-making stock that's already palletized and ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, just having stuff in the back, it gives you the opportunity to be like, yeah, actually we do have that. We'll be out today. ERC will do it for you.
That's right.
All right, so there's some big doors over here.
Okay.
We got a lot of bins coming out of there.
Yep.
Let's go see what's going on in there.
Okay.
All right, so we're in a pretty big space here.
Okay.
Obviously, this is your warehouse area. How many square feet is this?
The whole building is 75,000 square feet, which we upgraded from our last building.
Okay.
About tripled our size, which is a good sign.
Wow.
And everything here are, just like I told you before, we already have boxes of rags staged and ready to go.
So this is just stock right here.
This is stock, and each 3 pallets back represent one grade of rags.
Okay. So not only are there different types of colors, but there are different types of grades of rags.
Yes.
What really, sets the difference between those two rags?
Well, some people need something that's a little heavier.
Okay.
Some people like a lighter one where you can get more pieces per pound, and some people white is important and to not have color. And some people need a really low-cost rag because they're doing a really dirty job and they just want to throw it away and get rid of it.
So again, pallets. We've got pallets of shirts, pallets of... What are these pallets of?
Well, you're looking at used clothing.
Holy Dinah.
These are all about around 1,000 pounds. Each bale, if it's 1,000 pounds, should make 20 boxes, 20 50-pound boxes. But like a famous fast food chain, we do it their way. So if people need a 25-pound box or a 10-pound box, we can make that. We can accommodate them.
So you work to their standards too. That's cool. How many times are you going to get the name out about the business with just a group of people when you've got just one guy? I mean, overall, I really don't know what I'm talking about. And you're the rag guy, so I'll let you specify.
Well, we have many, 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 many customers, and some are big and some are small. And I don't think one of them, even our biggest, represents more than 1%. Which is a great thing, which really means if I lose my biggest customer tomorrow, we don't shed a tear.
Right.
We know there are new customers every single day.
So we've got a lot of boxes. How many boxes would you say are down here?
Well, I would say in just this room, our main room, if you include all these little tiny boxes, there's tens of thousands of boxes of different product out here.
Basically what you're saying is you've got all the tools to make the most awesome fort in American history.
Most awesome fort, and your backyard fort, it would be great. Cool. We have a lot of cardboard here.
So now I understand you got some more storage. Why don't we go check that out real quick?
Sure.
And then you've got some work for me.
I do have some work for you.
All right. So Chris, we're on the second floor of the warehouse where we just were. It's a lot quieter up here. Again, it's just boxes forever.
Boxes and little bales, a lot more towels up here than actual rags.
Okay.
So I sort of have the warehouse separated, and this is sort of like a shopping mall for my guys. They'll get a work order, or a pick ticket as we call it, and they'll come up here and they bring it down to where we're going to ship them out.
Like just having the product here means that you cannot run out.
Running out is not a good thing in our business, and you have to really plan ahead. Sometimes you need to order 3 to 4 months ahead of time.
This is Ragtopia.
This is Ragtopia right here in Lynn. Who would have thought Ragtopia would be here?
Another hidden gem.
That's right.
So we've seen everything that ERC, the building, has to offer. We've seen the office, we've seen the warehouse, we've seen where you store. Where does the process start? I understand sales is a big part of this, and you've got some work for me. Who will I be working with?
Well, I think I'm going to be working with you.
All right, so let's go make some sales calls. Hopefully I could sell some rags, and we've got something to process.
I would love to process some rags. I put you to work today.
Yes, I know. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, good. I'm looking forward to it, too.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, you'll expect to see me in the office. I'll be meeting with Kristen, a sales personnel, and she'll be going and telling us all about the processes and getting rags sold in and out of the Lynn area. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
The following program has been made possible through contributions from the community. To help fund future projects from your community TV station, please contact us and ask how. You can reach us by phone at 781-596-9641, online at www.LynnCAMTV.com, or via email at info@LynnCAMTV.com.
Hi, Kristen.
Yes.
Hi, Sean.
Hi.
Chris,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Chris said that you're the sales professional over here. You could tell us a little bit about the beginning processes and getting rags out to your customers.
Sure.
Awesome. So what is it that you do here?
So I am an inside sales rep here, and most of my customers have been long-term customers.
So maintaining the relationships, that's a huge part of your job.
Yes, maintaining relationships, customer service, and kind of having that bond with the customer.
But they must be open to talking to you. I mean, like, how many times would you say these guys call you a year, or you talk to them a year? Your top 10 clients.
Oh, at least once a month, if not twice a month, maybe.
I understand when I was walking over, it sounded like you processed the sale. Can we go grab that ticket and process it?
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Sounds good. Cool.
Let's go.
All right, so here we are. You got a huge printer here. I'm assuming this is where our sales come in, but you've got a couple sales. It's not just one.
Yeah, there's 5 or 6 sales reps in here, and we're on the phone all day long and emailing. So we have, hundreds of orders that go out every single day.
All right, well, I can bring these to Chris.
There you are.
And we can get to work. Thanks
all
for meeting with
right,
us.
thanks, Sean. Have a great day.
And, get back on the phone.
All right, take care.
Hey, Chris.
Sean.
I've got some sales for the day.
Great.
Kristen had told me that these usually come in bulk, but we could get started on these and process those.
Sure. It's a little pile right now, but we got to do some things first.
All right.
Okay, so it looks like the salespeople did their job.
Okay.
And a small pile of orders here.
All right.
Pick tickets, as we call them. And basically, my guys out here in the warehouse would take this whole stack, look through them fairly quickly to ascertain how much work is involved in these. So that's basically what I'm doing. All of these pick tickets tell me exactly the location where I have to find them in this big warehouse.
How many different types of industries do you reach out to? Like, can you give me some examples of the industries that actually need rags?
All of these orders represent different industries.
Okay.
And they all have different expectations of wiping cloths. Some are hospitals, some are in the hospitality industry.
I mean, it's got to be about the expectations. I mean, the expectations of your customers.
Sure.
So, I mean, meeting those expectations are awesome.
Well, giving them the right wiper is the most important. And all of our salespeople have been here for a long time. They're trained well. And as long as they get the right wiper, they keep coming back. And we get it out on time, and it works pretty well.
All right. Well, let's go meet some expectations.
Okay. Here's a very basic order. It's 1 box of a blue rag going to a major hotel chain for cleaning.
Okay.
And I just put in the order number that was assigned to them. Their address will pop up. I put in the weight of the case. Bam, 1 button processes the label that will take it to Wisconsin.
Woo! So that's it.
Here's my receipt for it that tells me the tracking number. We can track it later if we need be. I fill out my picking ticket, 1 box, shipped on today. I sign my name to it. If I sent them the wrong thing, they know who to come after.
They know how to get you.
Made a packing slip for them. All we have to do now is go get the box. It's already made.
Wow.
Every pallet has something different on it. So you need one of these guys that knows what's going on.
And who will that guy be?
Today it's going to be Kevin. All of my guys know where everything is, but Kevin, we got him from the Lynn Summer Youth Program.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it was a great program. It gives you summer help. And ever since then, now he's one of the 2 or 3 guys that really run this warehouse when I'm not out here. Grab a couple things for me.
All right. Thanks, Kev. So he's packing up this box right now.
Throw that sticker on it. And something interesting about this label, this is where it's going. This is the code for this particular wiper. These letters represent who we bought them from, what month they came in, and the initials of the guy that actually put the rags in the boxes. If a week from now this customer called and said that the wrong thing was in the box, I know exactly who the culprit was.
So we've got a big shipment over here that we're going to process as well. Why don't we take a walk over and explain to me what this is?
Okay. This order was just processed. Private label on a custom box for a large customer. And right now, Jonathan's on the fork truck loading about 10 pallets onto his truck.
So obviously we're shipping out orders now, but there's a lot to it beforehand, before these rags get in the box. So why don't we start there?
Sean, you remember those 1,000-pound bales I was showing you before out back?
Yep.
Well, we put it on this machine. We opened it up.
Okay.
It's going to go through this automatic tape machine, which Domingo is using right now.
All right.
And he's weighing them up to 50 pounds.
So Domingo's going to be loading up this box now. He's going to push it through there, and it's just going to tape it automatically?
Yep. Go ahead, Domingo.
Cool. Check it out.
But the cool part about this is he's not doing a lot of bending down. And the reason he's not bending down is because this scale is on a foot pedal.
Okay.
Which brings it up to his level, and so is this bale.
Why don't we get started? Why don't I pack up some of these boxes?
Great.
And you can take a quick little break.
Okay, Domingo gets a break. Now we're gonna just make this real quick.
I'll watch you.
Okay. No tape involved.
None there.
None there. We put it on this scale, and I'm gonna let you do the hard work.
So we'll just
Why
pack
don't you
this
throw
up.
some rags in that box?
So is there a scale here?
There's
Okay.
your scale right there.
50 pounds is what I'm working to.
That's right.
50 pounds of t-shirts is actually a lot more than I thought it would be. All right,
All right, so you're at
5002.
50. That's
We're
right.
going to pack them up. So I'm going to get started.
Yep. Okay, that sounds good.
Bring this up here.
Close your flaps, push it through, and let the tape machine do the work.
Okay, so I packed up a box.
Packed up a box. But you need to do one other thing.
Right.
One, there's a sticker that tells us that this is made from 100% recycled materials. Very important to us, Sean.
Yes.
And even more important to me is the code of this particular wiper and someone's initials on here. Make sure you get the right stuff in the box.
That's in case if I screwed up, they can come back and get SD.
That's right.
Sean Don. Now, where does this go? Right here?
Right, a little line for you.
Cool. So we're boxed up. Now, I understand before these boxes even get to their customers, these T-shirts have to be processed. Sometimes it's sheets, sometimes it's other types of materials, some type of textile that needs to be cut and put into a rag type of thing. So why don't we go over there and get that started?
Okay.
Alrighty.
This is the start, and this particular product is a white sweatshirt. So you're going to turn that white sweatshirt into a rag now.
So it matters. I mean, like, somebody's asking for sweatshirt.
Yep, they want that fleecy feel as
So
they rag.
you give it to them, you make sure it's sweatshirts.
That's right.
It's such a shame. It's a nice sweatshirt.
That's right.
It's a nice little sweatshirt. Just think, somebody was in Colonial Williamsburg having the time of their life wearing this. Now these are pretty cool machines. There's a little guard on them.
Yep.
Means they can't cut my finger like an idiot, so that's a good
right.
thing. Alrighty.
You're doing good. I just need you to do about 400 or 500 more pounds of this, and could have a few boxes of rags.
Would I get fired if I worked here? Would this be my last minute doing
Well,
this?
a little bit more training, that's all.
Yes. I mean, like, my arms already are tired. I mean, how many pounds of rags do these people cut a day?
Well, I'd say in an hour, the girls can do about 200 pounds in an hour of very lightweight material, maybe 150 pounds an hour of a heavier material.
All right, I've just had about my fill of cutting shirts and sweatshirts up into rags. All right, so we've learned everything that ERC really has to offer to its customers. I mean, in regards to meeting expectations, that's something you take a lot of pride in. Recycling, obviously you're doing that here. You know, your processes are set up so it's very concise. I mean, it's awesome. But this is where our trip ends, and the new life of these T-shirts will be used to wipe up many different types of dirty projects.
Right, long live spills and messes. That's what I say.
The reincarnation of T-shirts. With that, we appreciate you guys for tuning in to North Shore Infrastructure. I'm Sean Donahue from ERC in Lynn, Massachusetts. All the best and have a great day. We've come to that portion of the show where we ask you, the viewer, for your feedback in regards to NSI. If you have comments or suggestions, you can voice your opinion on our YouTube page at www.youtube.com/LynnCAMTV. I'm Sean Donahue from NSI, saying don't forget to wipe.